How's it going, everyone? Been a hot second since we uploaded a video onto this channel. So I think this is going to be a pretty quick video today. My phone's about to die. Like, my phone's about full. Like, you know what? I'm going to get a new phone and want to get like a camera eventually. So sorry it's been a minute since we uploaded. Life kind of got crazy with graduating from college and everything and moving from South Dakota all the way to down south cross country. So what we are going to talk about today is, since, you know, I just graduated from college, like, don't have a super big budget right now until I get paid again from my job, but also, like, being in college, you know, you don't really have a lot of disposable income for you to go out and, you know, just buy all this, you know, nice fishing gear and whatever. So the place that I found where I really, you know, felt like I was getting good deals, you know, buying fishing rods, reels, lures and everything, was Facebook Marketplace. Or, you know, like any of those, like, online, you know, Facebook Rummage, swap shops, things like that. So you find, like, a lot of good stuff on there, you know, and I felt like was getting a good deal. People that I was buying stuff from, they felt like they were getting, you know, a good deal as well. And I never tried to haggle with people too much. Like, if I felt like they had a good price on something, I was gonna, you know, get out and, you know, give them what they asked for. And I also sold a lot of stuff before the move on Facebook Marketplace. You know, downsized a lot moving down here because just packed up my car and went. So, you know, sold a lot of like tackle, sold off a couple rods and everything, and I'm gonna go over that a little bit. So I think my best find on Facebook Marketplace, as far as like getting a great deal on something. So this guy was selling off like a bunch of, you know, he was like, oh, I got too much stuff and whatever, I gotta sell it all, like, I'm selling stuff, you know, make me an offer on whatever. So he was selling like a lot of fishing lures, and, you know, I wasn't really in the market to buy anything, but I was like, I'll scroll through and see if like something catches my eye. Something did catch my eye. So right away, one of the first things I saw was a couple Prestorm fishing lures. So one was like a thin fin fatto, and one was a wee wart. So you know, I bought all three for $15, so about $5 pop. And this one's in kind of tough shape, so I'm gonna get it repainted or repainted myself when I get an airbrush. So $5 for this. With custom paint job or like in better condition, could easily go for, you know, $15 or $20 just for like the little one. This big one that I got, this, you know, wiggle wart, is in better condition. And these ones on eBay, like, people go apeshit for these. I guess something about how they're made or whatever. And I fished with one recently that I got from a buddy. And yeah, these things like thump hard, and they got like a pretty nice action to them. But this on eBay, last time I looked, this color, in a little bit better condition, this one's not perfect, but in a little bit better condition, it's $30, and I paid $5 for it. So I'm not very good at math, but I think I came out on top with that. One of the next things that I got is this combo I got off of Facebook Marketplace in like two separate transactions. So with the rod, it's old Shakespeare ugly stick, and I was kind of in the market for like an older one too, because, you know, ugly never stops. That kind of phrase hits a little close to home. But it's like I was in the market for this 6.6 medium action, like kind of mod fast, medium power, kind of mod fast action, and I wanted this to throw like spinner baits, chatter baits, jerk baits, crank baits, stuff like that. So it's been a good rod for that, and, you know, eventually I probably will upgrade and like maybe just use this for like catfishing or you know, just something to have in the car to throw around. Then I got this Lose Laser MG from this other guy. Oh, I paid like $10 for this rod, and they go for like $40. The reel's like in that $50 to $60 range. It's part of a combo that sells for $80. So I sold off the rods to that in the move so I could have more space. But nothing wrong with this reel. It's like, it was a really nice reel for like what I got it for. So that combo was like, retails for like $80. I got it for $40 off this guy. Same thing. It's like, I just got too much. Oh, see that? Oh my gosh, that wasp like got close. But anyway, yeah, same thing. He was like, oh, it's got too much stuff. And then I got this Abu Garcia combo off of Facebook. And don't mind that, I got the big, handmade rat wake bait tied on. During free fishing weekend down here last week, I caught a little 1.5 pound on it. I was throwing a bunch of things, jigs, Texas rigs, big old spinnerbait, and yeah, I don't like 1.5 pound bass wanted to munch on this, even though I was throwing different things in that area. Anyway, getting on to it, so this combo is like $200. The rod is 7.6 medium heavy, good rod for a lot of stuff. It's like my meat and potatoes rod right now until I get a new one for this other reel that I have. Because reels are a lot easier to pack away into your car than like, big 7-foot rods. So this rod, like I think after like 7 foot, they're like, so like, I think under 7 foot they're, like $100. After like 7 foot they're like $120, and like, the higher powers too. So, and then the reel's like $80. So like I said, this is Abu Garcia Pro Max reel. This is like a really nice reel for $80. Like, I like it. I haven't cleaned it since I bought it from the guy either, and it still runs like really good. But it's something I'm gonna need to do is tear it all apart and clean it. Anyway, I digress. Getting back into the combo. $200 combo. I paid $80 for this combo. Like, to me, that's like absolutely ridiculous, like what I paid for that combo. It's a $200 combo and I paid $80 for it. Like, that's a steal. And I gotta try out, like, the only like Abu Garcia stuff I had was like a Black Max spinning reel, and that's something that I sold off in the move as well. But like, just go out there and like look for, just scroll through, see what's out there, because like I got really good deals, people got really good deals off of me, and everyone feels like they didn't feel like they lost too much. At least I didn't anyway. I felt like I gained stuff out of it. But anyway, maybe like a little bit of a disclaimer is, so in South Dakota, it was really good. So like, people were good about stuff. Just today I had a bit of not so great experience with somebody, and that might be an individual level thing, but my girlfriend and I, we wanted to buy a desk for our apartment, just a little extra storage, and like she can do her makeup at the desk. We're gonna wanted to put up a big beer with it and everything, so she can do her makeup, work on I guess work things. But anyway, so we went and we seen this desk, and this dude was just like a douche about things, and I was like, because obviously like couldn't fit into my little car, and they didn't really specify like how big it was. Like, the pictures did not do this thing justice. This thing was like ginormous. So it was kind of like an a-hole about it, and like we both left and we were like upset with the whole thing. And it's like, I was just like, it was just like uncalled for, and I was being nice about it. I was like, oh man, I'm sorry, like I wasted your time and everything, and whatever. And like we drove 40 minutes to like go and pick up and see this thing. But again, I digress. Like that's neither here nor there. So you just kind of, you know, have to be careful with like stuff like that, you know, being on the internet and everything, you know. Not everyone's going to be, you know, super nice about things. But typically, you're going to run it and you're like, people are going to be nice. You know, people are going to try to like jip you out of anything. And, you know, as long as like everybody's treating each other with respect, there's no reason why we all can't get along in this world. But like just go check out stuff. Like I said, I'm like looking fairly consistently right now on Marketplace trying to see if I can find like another bait casting rod to put on this reel that I have, since I sold off stuff in the move. But anyway, you know, I hope you like this video. If you want something kind of like more budget oriented in the future, I think that's what my next video is going to be, kind of like more budget, like fishing in mind, since I didn't have a ton of money and like still really don't go out and buy gear. So I think that's kind of the theme we're going to roll with some of these sit down talk videos until I can get my fishing license down here, which should be, you know, in this next, you know, couple weeks or so. But, you know, if you like this video, you know, drop a comment what you want to see. Go and like this video, you know, because engagement boosts, you know, who all sees this stuff. Plus, you know, go subscribe. That would be, you know, very much appreciated. I guess my goal for this whole thing is, I guess, have fun with it once it, you know, starts becoming like a hassle or like a burden to like do these. Maybe I'll slow down a bit, but I want to upload like maybe once or twice a week and be consistent about that. And then also, one of the goals is to hit 100 subscribers by the end of the year. I got a lot of big goals this year. You know, everyone is like 2020, you know, years canceled, like whatever. I'm still going to try to make the best out of this year that I can. Just because there's a lot of stuff going on in the world doesn't mean you should just throw out all your goals for the year. Like, if anything, since this year has kind of been shitty, like it should motivate you more to go out and accomplish those goals. Like, it's going to be a heck of a lot harder, but it's going to be a heck of a lot more rewarding. Anyway, I hope you liked the video. Subscribe if you wanna. And I will see you for the next one. Goodbye.